So now, the second one is the quotient rule. So the difference between the quotient chain and the product is that in quotient, it will just find something like division. Product is multiplication between two terms, two functions. Then product is division between what? Two functions. Now, the rule states that here, y prime is equals to v du all over dx minus u dv all over dx all over v squared. Still remember that the first one is our u, second one is our, the denominator is our v again. So now, for example, now we have y equals to x plus 1 all over 3x minus 3. So, remember, this u equals to x plus 1 and our v equals to a 3x minus 3. Remember, we are to differentiate both sides. We will have here du all over dx here. The derivative of x we know is 1. 1 is 0 already. Here dv all over dx here. Derivative of dv by dx, 3x here is 3. 3 here is 0. So now remember that the formula here said y prime is equals now our v, which is 3x minus 3, go have 3x minus 3 times what? Du over dx, which is 1 times 1, for example here. Here we have minus sign. Minus, then our u, which is x plus 1 times dv over dx, which is 3. All over v squared. What's our v? Our v, 3x minus 3, all here in square. So, y prime is equals to here, we open this bracket bar, we have 3x minus 3. Here we open this bracket here, minus 3 times x minus 3x. Minus 3 times 1 minus 3 here. All over 3x minus 3 squared. From here we said y prime is equivalent to what here? We said 3x minus 3x 0. I mean this goes with this. Minus 3 here, we have minus 6. All over what? Here we have 3x minus 3 squared. This is our final answer. So now, I am going to solve another question. So now, I am going to solve another question related to chain. The question here states, here is our y, mean our u, here is our u, here is our v. Now u equals to 1 minus root x. And our v here, what is this, is equal to what? 1 plus root x. So, I am going to differentiate this. Here we have du against dx. It's constant, difference of 1 is a constant, is 0. Remember that root x is always equal to 1 over 2 root x. Here we have minus sign is still there, minus 1 over 2 root x. So now, Then this here we have dv against dx, because that is 0 again. We have again 1 all over 2 root x. So now we applied our formula which says that y prime is equals to our v, which is this 1 plus root x times this, that is bracket minus 1 over 2 root x. Here we have minus sign. Our u, which is this 1 minus root x again times this again dv over dx, which is what 1 all over 2 root x all over v. What's our v? Our v is this. We have 1 plus root x all square. So now y prime here, we open this bracket. We said minus 1 over 2 root 2 times this. We have minus 1 all over 2 root x. This time this here, minus times plus, we have minus 4 root x times 1 all over 2 root x. Again minus, here we have minus 2, we have this time this minus 1 over 2 root x. Now this time this minus times minus, here we have plus root this, we have 2, we have root x times again 1 all over 2 root x all over again here 1 plus root x square. So now these two are common proof. We said y equals minus 1 all over 2 root x, again minus 1 all over 2 root x. Now these two root x, this can cancel out this, because this negative thing is plus, meaning this will cancel out this, meaning because they are the same. Here all over again 1 plus root x square here. In our y prime should be out here, we have this line will be minus 2 go. We will take, since they are the same, minus 2 all over what? 2 root x. Because this, they are the same go. All over what? 1 plus root x what square here. So now this here is going to, here we see that y prime, because here 2 can cancel out to here, we have minus 1 all over what? All over root x all over whole 1 plus root x what square. You see? So this, we can still manipulate this question here. We can still manipulate. Here we have minus 1 over root x times square. Since here we have is divided by 1 here. Here we have divided by, here we have this 1 plus root x square. It can become what? Here we have 1 minus 1 over root x times bracket 1 times 1 all over 1 plus root x square. So this will become here, this time this we have minus 1 all over root x times what? 1 plus root x square. It's all the same.